Today I'm going to talk about the solution for the work. For discrimination, we need to have the solution for work. Solution for grocery store using an impressive method to solve the swift and nice asking way. To solve all those swift works and to prevent the harassment, we need to hire the 8 position in the store. It is like we cannot reduce even one single position. It is a polite way to use the store system and combine some of them for one position. We have even more than 8. We have a lot of position before. Right now, I combine some of the position. For outside, I combine for loader, delivery, curbside pickup, all count as the loader. For front, I put only one cashier. I put only one position for cashier. For on the floor, customer service employee need to introduce the product. So it means for elite is almost the same like stripper. If they got harassed, they become stripper. Don't say that oh, Kelly need to be polite. Kelly need to see the for elite as a good woman. No, because so many harassment coming in and they need to accept all those harassment. If you want to complain that the harassment right now, the police will take care of all those harassment. No, they will see that oh, Kelly, you are about race and African feel inferiority. You need to see them that they have inferiority. You cannot use the harassment. So that kind of position, how are you going to call stripper, right? If you didn't flirt with them, they have inferiority. From their side, you need to flirt with them. That's no, you definitely need to flirt with them to comfort their inferiority. So what kind of people were that kind of customer service employee? For example, I'm working as a customer service employee. I need to flirt with the African because they feel inferiority. I said flirt. When they came in, what can I do for you? What are you looking for? No, they can accept that way. The tone. They said if you talk to me like this way, you are a police. You discriminated to me. So what kind of tone they are expecting from me? Friend level. I will repeat that one again. Hi, did you find everything okay today? And then their face will change. They thought when I change my tone like this way, how did they feel? They feel I accepted them as a friend. No, I'm giving the customer service to them. Did you see that tone? What can I do for you? Did you find everything okay today? This is customer service word. How did they accept that word? I give them friend level. They feel secure. And they feel secure, and what are they going to do? They want to talk about the weather, the movie, and how is your life in the outside job, or how about in the at work. So they thought that conversation to improve their say. See that one? From their point of view, they thought if I give willing to them, they take it they feel comfortable. When they feel comfortable, the more they feel comfortable, they want to talk more. So that woman need to talk with them friend. From their point of view, they see that improving the say. This is from their point of view. Right? That woman, their environment point of view, how will they see her? They are really good at customer service. But what did she do? Because of the way she behaved very nice, from bottom of her heart, this is the way all American women went. She always say you need to from bottom of your heart. That's mother-in-law mistreated the daughter-in-law. Am I right? So with a customer from your bottom of your heart, he is 30-ish or 40-ish. I'm 30-ish or 40-ish. The conversation for increasing the store sale, to promote the sale, or to get a store profit. Did you see the boundary? Because the more they're comfortable, the more they are trying to into like step by step, like enter into my community or my social life. If I didn't give like that kind of level, they feel like kind of like you discriminated to me. How about my side? How about the environment they are seeing, like the way like I give the customer service? Okay, this is like African. When I give a lot of like from bottom of my heart, give understanding to them, this is good for them. Right? This is good for them. How about I'm customer service employee? How about American guy come into the store? I just give like bottom of my heart for understanding. How about American people see me from the back? Did they see me and flirt with that guy? Try to seduce him? See that one? So how should I need to contact customer service employee? The way like the customer asking for customer service employee to get a store profit. This is what Africans use like to increase their store profit and to increase their sale. From my side, I'm lower race. American will not accept Chinese as at the same level. Everyone knows that one. Chinese are worker. Even like Chinese, I told myself that like, oh, we are Chinese, and we are citizens, and we live in the United States. Right. I can say it by myself. Who will accept that one? They accept that like, I'm citizen. Right? But American environment, they will see all Chinese as they are worker, right? Can we change that one? So like right now they have like discrimination law, equally treated, customer service come in, African came in, Indian came in. A lot of customers are Indian and African. They just want to talk because like, they want to point out that discrimination. This is the only way they can point out. For customer and employee relationship. How about manager and employee? I'm stalker and cashier manager in Africa. They are trying to use cross training and they will pitch again and again. They want me to work for them. Why did that happen? I repeat that one again and again because they have inferiority and they want me to work for them. And if I have discriminated minded, I will work for them, right? Is that very simple, right? Did everyone stupid idiot one will work for them like very easily, right? What did they expect? No. We need to solve the problem very, very, very fair. They have inferiority, that's for sure. So how about us? We can show that we are above race. Even at work. See the differences, right? Just playing like kind of above race for, oh, you discriminate to the lower race. No, it is happening right now. Race differences exist. We just use like discrimination law. We need to treat everyone equally. Then I will challenge like kind of like for one African manager. The one gave me the like paging for to work as a cashier. I will say like she is the middle class one. She just got the manager position. Alright? Can she work for minimum pay? And also night shift manager is the minimum pay level. The class is lower than her. Night shift manager is like he got like the whole night shift. The whole store, he got the night shift store manager. At the Champagne Maya, it happened. Can she work for that night shift store manager? She's working for the store director for George Kimman. He's the guy I hit on. And then he gave me the court order for like stalking him. So you can call me a hoe, right? Because I fight with the cashier manager, African manager. We're using that kind of a George Kimman power. That guy didn't admit that we have a relationship. And then I even got a court order. That's fine. I mean, like, if you want to call me a hoe, I don't care. This case, oh, we have good heart, good minded. We need to treat everyone equally. Kelly said, oh, Kelly want to take advantages of American. Kelly want to take advantages of George Kimman. Then I will say only one word. The one paying me to work for the cashier employee for the African manager. Can she work for her own people? The one like lower class. The one night shift store manager. We can even call like night shift store director. Can she work for him? So what is the point she keep paging me? Josh came in, he won't even accept me as his girlfriend. He already have a wife, and also like I don't know how many kids he have. It was really happening at the Champagne Maya. I said like, what is the point? You need to page me again and again. So like even like you have manager position, you are African. Because of African, I need to work for you. I need to show that no discrimination minded. That's not right. I have my own human right. Everybody know that one like this guy will fight. Why is that why we need to tell lie? We can say out loud, it is not discrimination. I mean, technically it is discrimination, but it is not. I mean, like we don't like each other, just walk away. But like they want like even like for only that African manager, I walk away. In the store, they might have like 3 African manager. I can walk all 3 of the African manager. So like they just prove me that like I have race discrimination. Whatever it is, so I just declare that like I can work for any third wall, 4th wall, 5th wall manager. I cannot work for. And they just call me like, oh, Kelly has really like huge race discrimination. No, this is just like that. This is like the way I went. I will choose my own boss. Even like we have like Chinese. Even you give me the Chinese manager, and then you have the American manager. I might not want to work for Chinese manager if her or his face is not Chinese. Okay, we are a lot of liar in here. Even with the like Vietnamese face, they speak Chinese and they just told American that like they are Chinese. That kind of cheat, that kind of lie people, a lot of lie people in the United States of America. So I need to work for them like they say like they are Chinese. You cannot see their face like they are not Chinese. So how can we solve that problem? Okay, let's continue about the position. For outside position, I combine like all 3 positions as a loader. And the flat, I only put it like for cashier position. For the floor, customer service employee, I just separate it out for only one because I already explained that a lot. I see like all those harassment, and then we cannot control the harassment because of the race discrimination or the law or equally treated, like store policy, so many stuff, like even like they use like this is not American culture, this is not American way, this is not American behavior. You need to behave like the American. Even I will behave like I will talk like the American, but I cannot shake like this way. What kind of woman do you see me? Do you see me like I'm like really very very modernized? I can talk like this way. When I become like active, I will talk this way. But with other guy, so with this way, can I go and talk to the American guy like this way? And you also like the store testing the employee. A lot of lower risk work will give you to test the employee performance. You will face that performance test for sure. You are like exhausted. 30% immigrant in United States. They are behave like that. I don't want to say like I don't want to bitch about like they are behave like that below normal. I would say like they are behave like the American way. I'm a little bit like below American way. Am I right? But you cannot accept that one because you want to talk to me because I'm upper race. I'm Chinese, so you want to get the chances to talk to the Chinese. This is like kind of like Chinese upper class, but like even Chinese upper class, I came here. Chinese upper class became poor. In here, I'm almost homeless. I'm homeless right now. I can say that one. So like complexity, there's no Chinese upper class feature anymore. Even like I said, like this is not Chinese upper class feature. You need to check with their Facebook millionaire or billionaire. Mark wife, she is a Chinese. Why did she have that kind of skin? This is minimally poor skin. So like in America, even all the Chinese people's skin are almost like this way. How can we solve that one? only like very modernized, very Americanized. They will wear like nice clothes. Don't wear like that kind of clothes. They will have got like really like high standard skin. Otherwise, for regular, we all will get that kind of skin. Are you still calling me upper class? Because of that skin, Loris came into the store. Oh, we don't have classes and we just want to talk to you. We saw you there like kind of like you are really nice and you are good-minded and you will help me out. This is for, I don't want to bitch, like, this is also like from upper race side, they have also like discriminated root. ROOT. It's called from root into the bottom of your heart. So the upper race is also wrong. The lower race, they also have inferiority. So that kind of situation we need to solve like very carefully. So how do I want to solve the problem? I will tell them like, we have different races, different classes. Is it? Don't try to like adjust into one level. Okay? We have different races, different classes. Is it? So like even different races. Like for me, I don't want to talk to the lower race. Then don't take that job. That problem solved. From my side, the problem solved. I don't want to talk to them. I don't take that job. I just work for like manual worker, stocker, and receiving employee. That's my service like kind of like I didn't take the like stocker. I didn't take customer service for easy job. Customer service, store director position. I won't get it, right? So what did I give up? I give up money. So what can they give up? Lower race side. They can't give up anything because like this, they want like they feel inferiority. This is nice word. They feel inferiority. They want to get the customer services. For customer service, I solved the problem. I'm also millionaire. I was millionaire. Right now, I'm homeless in United States. My parents are almost like minimum pay at the Myanmar. Okay? So like, once upon a time, or when I was a little, I was not a little, when I was a, like kind of like 15, 16, I was rich. So I want to keep that rich, that idea. So I also want the customer service, like for heavy stuff, for delivery, for like kind of like the heavy one. How can I say that one? For even like laptop, computer, and also like for washing machine or like for oven or refrigerator. I can't carry by myself. I want delivery too. Am I right? So what should I need to do? I can order online. Either online or just like for Tuesday, like send to my home. I will pay for the delivery fee. The problem is solved, right? So we have that kind of situation we can solve like this way. So not everyone can solve this way. They feel inferiority. So are they poor or are they rich? I don't want to bitch like this way. I just want to mention that like this is just an excuse. Like I feel inferiority and I went for the customer service. I want you to conform me that like kind of like you didn't look down on me. That's a lame. Am I right? I'm not bitching. I just want to point it out. Which area should we need to change and fix? So like I fixed like kind of like they are using discrimination law. Like they want like everyone to be like the same classes, the same races. That's impossible. I already showed that one. The same classes, the same races, equally treated is socialism. Equally treated, we can treat equally treated for giving away the product, job or promotion. For human to human, just for understanding a little bit only. Not for too much the way like, oh, you don't have discriminated, rooted. Everywhere is racist. Every race have their races. India also racist. They have Gandhi. Africa also racist. America also racist too. Chinese also racist too. Am I right? So like I already fixed that like racist. We can all have races. We can say out loud. It is not against the law. It is not against the law. It does not break the law. But discrimination law is it. But discrimination law do not treat everyone to be like not become a racist. It is really good, but it is possible, and all American woman is working for that one. But it is impossible. We are fighting at work. Oh, you need to give me customer service. What the heck? I don't care about that $10. I will walk away. African, this is like for Paris route. Because they are mad. They need to give the customer service. African came in. You can't give me customer service. Throw away that coin. They treat me like this at the champagne manap. Because I don't give the refund change back to them by touching their hand. We have like cash out counter. I just use like currency or receipt as a barrier. I just put like this way. That's not my hand. This is cash out. This is like, I will use the way. This is currency paper. This is coin. I put the coin on the currency, and then I just give it to them like this way. Either one hand or either this way, or sometimes like. The main problem is I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch, or I don't want to get touched. Okay, so I give the refund exchange that back. Or sometimes like I just put that like the whole set. If we have cash out counter, I just put it like on the cash out counter like this way. If we put the one at the cash out counter, this is like my talking level. The cash out counter is like, we already know that one. Like this is like the way we talk. Give the refund like this way. It's the same level. The cash out counter is a little bit lower. Even I put the one on the cash out counter for that way. Not with two hands. With two hands is like kind of like Myanmar way, Vietnamese way, Thailand way, Indian way, African way polite. For Chinese, we don't have polite like this way. You need to be like differentiate this two. For American and Chinese, we don't take it like with two hands like this way, not polite. We don't take that one as a polite way. See the differences? But for Myanmar way, like this way is polite. But for Chinese traditional Asian, for prince environment, we have that kind of like this way. The Chinese, we are doing this way, and we are also doing like for Chinese traditional that way. See that one? That's like kind of like we are doing wash it. Am I right? We are doing wash it. Sometimes. Or we are doing like for Asian it's the same like England Prince level. We are doing that way. We are not doing like, oh, just polite way that doing. That is like Southeast Asian way. But Africa is winning like that kind of way. Because I live in Champagne. We live in a community. They already know that like I came from Myanmar. So how should I need to see? Because I'm Chinese from Myanmar, so they want me to treat it like that. Not idiot. Myanmar. So I don't want to take like kind of like professional stuff and personal stuff. I don't want to mix that one. You can beat me that like this way. I don't care. I only use like, is that Chinese kata or is that Burmese kata? Is that Myanmar way or Chinese way? Is that like for American polite way? Okay, I'm not going to use any excuses. And also like because I already show the differences. They use that kind of politeness because they already know that like kind of like this is Chinese. If we use like this way, we already show that like we don't want to get touched. Am I right? Even like if you say like if you don't want to get touched only with the lower race, no. Even with the American, what is the point? We need to get touched. American. Higher than us, higher than Chinese. American, like we admire American so much. Is that necessary? We need to get touched by American guy or American old folks by giving an exchange back? Sure, I need to train me to be a slut or a stripper? Are you going to train me as a stripper? How should I take that one? So I already adjust like all the races and differences first. So the second step is like I'm trying to adjust like the position. So I already adjust for like cash out position and also loader. Loader should be touchless. Cash out should be touchless. Right now, customer service we cannot adjust anymore because like we cannot control like the way they are asking for the polite way, and then they are just like so profit increase say, and then they just like step by step like beyond the like normal courtesy friendly to promote the say. So like I cannot limit their like the way they went from the customer service. So just turn off the customer service. Don't talk a lot. I don't want to talk a lot right now. It's so tired. Just tell everyone that like, do you want to train me to become a stripper? That's it. So now lower races are asked for customer service by using a good reason to increase their store profit. All American women accepted their idea, but all American women use all store employees for customer services. Because like she couldn't accept like my idea. So she put all the store employees for customer service right now. Before we have like for customer service employees a different position. So like she need to change that one for all the employees. Don't put all the employees as a slave or stripper life. The way we have like friendly store policy and pushes everywhere to talk friendly at work. Because I feel like the other people didn't talk and I'm the only one we can look like a stripper. She want to train me like all American women. They want to train me as a stripper. So I bitch them. This is called bitch. Because I really feel like, oh, I got mistreated. I got tortured. So she just like changed into that, oh, everyone need to be work as a customer service employee. No. My bitch, I already bitched that one. I already pointed out there which area is wrong. Then she need to change it for us. When she need to change to the right way. The really right way. Only one position. What kind of people can take position? That kind of face cannot take. Very innocent and like kind of like lower risk for doing flat woman or guy. They can take that kind of position. That kind of fancy girl, very modernized girl. Want to shake. That kind of people, we are not going to give that kind of people for the customer service position. Definitely, if I'm manager, can I say my employee, oh, stop doing that way. I see like you are flat with all the customer. That employee, they will bitch me back. You are not supposed to tell me like I'm flat. Am I right? So like they fall for lower risk trick and trap. I took it that way. But like I explained that one in here right now. If she accept or not, don't against with me. All American woman. You are old. You are older than me. You are very old. You are like 60 years or 75 years or 80 years or 90 years. But you need to see like what did I give the explanation. How did I see the whole situation? Please don't say me that, oh, Kelly, don't see that like this position is stripper and everyone began work like the customer services. That position employee will not see themselves like as a stripper. No. Technically, she is right. That employee will not see themselves like they are doing like stripper. But some of the people, like me, the other position, put me in that position. I can work like this way. This is not the job that I want to take. She only solved only one problem. The environment will see as a stripper. So like she focus on don't see it that way and it will solve the problem. But it will solve the other environment will not see that the stripper position. Then how about can you give that kind of willingly from bottom of your heart? The one for not seeing flaw? Can you give the customer service? Am I too classy or am I too rich? How do you see? Am I too rich, right? So like Maya told me that like we cannot hire that kind of rich people for the poor environment level. How do you see that one? They didn't tell me that one. But like I just changed into the statement for that one. How do you feel? You feel like kind of like she's so proud or she's a whole, she want to take advantages on American store, right? You will give me two comments. She want to take advantages on the American store as a whole because she is poor, or she is so rich that she see all the problem like kind of like this situation, that kind of customer service is very poor people. Either you see as a soft or as a flat. Am I right? See the differences? So like all American women, don't fight with me for that one. I give you all the explanation. How did I see? How did I want to solve the situation? And like I suggested That's why, like I suggest, polite way to use the store system to allow all the employee escape from the stripper, except that customer service employee position. Okay, I don't want to fight with her, and I don't want to tell them like, oh, she will give me that. Kelly, you need to reduce your mind. This is like you behave like that whole. You want to take advantages on the store. This is the one that she's trying to conform with me with the sweet word. But like in the reality, we are facing discrimination problem. Those kind of lowerists came into the grocery store and give me so many fake excuses for harassment that we cannot control. And all American women didn't give up on me. She just keep fighting with me that I'm wrong. And she is right. And also like the customer service employee are not department specialist. Because I work at the baby section stocker. And then I know all the product. And then I introduce to the customer. I become like customer service employee. And also I'm doing like stocking and also inventory a little bit. And also like for pricing tag. So I become like department specialist. Right? It is very fancy word. Department specialist. They need to know all the product. Even like stocker, when I stock everything, the whole department, I'm the only one. The whole section, baby section. So I know all the product. And then they want to like they will give you so many excuses for delivery pickup, for curbside pickup, online order. I know all the product. So if I choose like every employee to pick up the product, so it will save time. Where is it? Or if I know like when I stock, I know all the product. If I put the setup, it will be very easy. The second excuses. And I know all the product, so the customer from the cash lane, they page me and price error, I go there. So they gave me so many reasons, and then like I got every role for the whole department. I became like department specialist. Am I right? And then what did I get? I got fired because I look like the idiot, and then I'm working for everyone. And then like, even working for everyone, if you don't talk with the like very customer service voices, what can I do for you? Did you find every day? Everything okay? This is like so many lowerists. They just step into your life like with so many ways. I only show you 3 ways: pricing, stocking, pricing, customer service, cash lane, as a cashier, and also like baby section, and also like conditioning. So many roles I already got. I became department specialist. In other words, manager for baby section. Right? But you don't get paid for manager salary. And you don't get a title for manager. But you only got the like rent now, and like you just want to involve in other people's life. And then you have so many different roles, and do you have time to stop or for breathe? The other people are working like, oh, we don't have save, we can take like a little bit rest. That kind of roles I'm taking. What did I get? I got fired. And then like Maya corporate HR. Her voice is like American voice, but she told me that she is African. She told me that we can't hire you because like you need to work with the same environment with you. I accept that one. One day we are going to change it to like kind of like we can hire wherever we want. We don't care like they are racist. Okay? Right now we need to hire like everyone. We need to show that like we didn't discriminate to them, and we need to hire everyone. This is a good idea. But her voice is not African. Her voice is totally American voices. This is the same like Chinese idea. Even like Chinese, like even I own a store, like small business. And then when African came in and apply for the job, I can tell African politely that like I cannot hire you because like we are working for the Chinese environment. I can say politely to them. But like that African where used to like EEOC, race discrimination, that small business need to hire every employee if they qualify. They will use that law. Okay? Okay, so like there are so many like discrimination like we can like against and we can fight. I mean, like we don't need to fight that a lot right now for small business later. Right now we are fighting for all those like for harassment like we cannot prevent from both sides. So I already finished like all the like for customer service from the outside job at the front cashier on the floor. So like we have like on the floor we have like for I already separated them out for customer service employee. So I need to put like the other position, the one I call the like, department specialist. So stocker, inventory analysis, and pricing people. I can like mix all those three positions as a one position. Because like for when you are doing stocking for like 4 days like just for stock, it depends on like how many eye you got. But in Champagne Maya baby sachet is like only 4 eye for baby food and baby general merchandise and all the baby stuff, not except clothing. So it is only 4 eye. 4 eye for one stocker is enough. The one stocker when they have free time, they can do like down stocker. Down stocker means like inventory analysis. Am I right? For pricing, we can hire like different position. It doesn't matter for me. But like for pricing and promotion, before like we are mixed together. But right now we don't need to mix for one position. For promotion, I just put to the elite for promotion. Okay, so like for on the floor problem solved. How about at the back? For receiving and write. Receiving and write, we have like two positions too. Right now we are facing like some of the employees are very can lift all the heavy stuff. Like for pet department, they have like really huge pallet. Like for women, for even like Chinese, American women might lift all those stuff. May or may not. Like the ancient bodybuilder American woman, they can stay working like a receiving employee. But right now, all the American faces, their faces become look like the Chinese right now. Did you check American faces? All the American guy at the grocery store become look like the Chinese. Check that way. Even the American lost their gene. I don't want to bitch about like American gene. Like what is the point that they want to behave like the Chinese, and then they are almost the same like our men's. Like I'm not very pretty one. I'm not very pretty or beautiful one. So like the guy like even more prettier than me. That kind of level guy. That kind of woman, and also like American guys are the same like that level. So they are using our faces. See my faces? Like that face is poor. When you see that one, creamy face, that is rich one. So American guy are using Chinese face right now. What is the point? Because is that like military operation? We all know that like the discrimination problem in United States Olga because of Chinese, Korea, Japan. They are so strong races. They don't want to talk to lower races. But Korean, they can flirt with the African right now. I already checked that one. They can flirt. Korea is very modernized. They can drink. I can drink like a business. I mean, I can drink like a ghee. The ghee and the prettiest sexiest are not the same. For business, when I work like a business, that lower race, especially African and Indian, they want to shake with me like this way. Oh, you are smart and we are smart too. Should I need to use their idea and with smart with the American guy? I should learn that from them, right? Try me this way next time. They can try me, right? So like at the back, receiving employee, we are going to put like two positions. For heavy load is for one position, and light load for generous, like kind of like we are all like for small staff. We are going to put a regular load for two positions. And also like receiving employee to break down a pallet for each department is called like light load. And then like they can bring all the stuff to the safe floor. For safe floor, people will not go to the receiving area. They just like deliver all the stuff on the safe floor and they just leave. And also like we should have like store janitor, because like the spray or the yucky stuff on the floor, or maybe like the product broke on the floor, we need someone to clean up. But sometimes like before we don't have like heavy cleaning stuff. So we just like for employee, when you see like for stuff you need to clean, just clean it. But right now the store is testing for like kind of like after you clean that small area for dirty area, after you clean, the manager, the lower risk manager, they want to show their manager position. They just ask the employee to clean the whole floor. Because like even like for example Maya, don't they have money to hire for the cleaning the whole floor? Want to save the money like this way? To give the lower risk chances to mistreat like all the employee, or just clean the floor, just sweep the floor, just clean like a very, very like janitor. Don't take advantage this way. It's very low life. And also like we need to have the maintenance guy. That maintenance guy is like the same like store janitor. But like for maintenance guy, it's not the same. Like for example, like something like for the ceiling or the floor leak or something like that, the really difficult one they need to fix. We need to have the maintenance guy. So we need to differentiate two positions. Janitor for cleaning restaurant and like for cleaning everything, the whole store. For it's like a little bit light. For maintenance, like kind of like fixing all the stuff. And for security is like they need to check like all the thief, for even like customer, even like employee, even like manager. So like I have 8 position and I'm not going to reduce that 8 position for that one. Don't give me like so many reasons like, oh no, we don't have, like really can give me the excuse that like kind of all the employee need to clean the store, restaurant, all employee. How do you see that one? All the store employee. It's like a slave. Are we going back to the slave life? How about that one? Ruler King, ran through Ruler King. Ruler King corporate doesn't have money. This is like HR told me that way. Because we need to understand for the company that company didn't get a profit. How do you see that one? For retail or grocery store, for grocery or for general merchandise, we need to hire 8 employees each. All those positions I mentioned. If we reduce the 2 employees like customer service employee or loader, all the employees to work as a loader and customer service employee. So this is the way I say for all the employees, polite way to use the store system to allow all the employees escape from stripper life or slave life of the lower risk. So please help us, everyone. We are going to use the formal and touchless communication with everyone, even like customer, manager, and between employee. Do not give the customer service with a friendly or courtesy bidding. We count that as the soft. They are trying to take advantages of the soft one. Due to the 30% lower race population in the US, we cannot do it anymore. Those days are over. And also like for shift manager, employee manager, lower race manager, different department they pitch again and again. Also different shift, they want to be your manager. So like only one word, like my manager Emily Snyder from Champaign Maya, she said like all the manager in the store are manager for all employees. That's very good word, right? All the Americans are retarded, the way she said. So like how about her? She's also retarded, right? I'm sorry. I mean like, it is technically it is right. All the manager work for store, so all the manager are manager. But like right now they are taking advantages, right? They have manager role. So we also employee need to give their manager role. But like for cashier manager, do they know about daily or do they know about the receiving? Do they know that area? So like we are, because of I present that one. Oh, we are going to put like we are going to rotate all the manager, so they will know all the position very well. Is that we are giving them training for school? Is that possible? Because we are giving like for chances for lower races to take advantages of or poor upper race employee. How do you see that one? I just said directly. We need to solve the solution directly, that one. How do you see that one? What is all American woman intention? We already see that one, like how lower race they got manager position and they want to page, they want to be they want to be like poor upper race manager. Everyone see that one. So sure I need to say like, oh, don't say it that way. You need to be nice. You need to have like, oh, we are all the same races. We shouldn't look down on them. So how about those poor people? It is not the way we need to solve the problem. We need to accept that like different races exist, even like they are because of their education or because of their performance, they got manager position. Poor employee, they are poor, but they are still keep their ancient out of the old school. Look down on them, right? This is the main point, right? Old school idea, look down on them, cannot work for them. This is like modernized African or lower race. They got manager position because of their ability. This is from both sides. So like we already see this problem, and like all American women want to give like cross training and put every manager to work for every department. Because like one manager call off, the other manager can cover for them. Yeah, is that the right way? We already see like the whole situation. How this lower race fee, how this upper race fee, the poor fee. This is like even lower race, they are also poor. They are lower race, right? This is like no many poor. This is like what? Race poor, race level poor. This is many level poor. They both are poor. They both are poor. They have old school idea. They still see them as a slave. They can stand that idea. But why can't they have the how can I call that one? You already got a manager. But manager, even they got a manager. To tell you the truth, even they got a manager, no one want to work for them. If I'm bitch like this, it is not fair for them, right? So where is the one they feel insecure? It is not insecure, it is really happening. So like just accept that like kind of like I'm also lower risk too. How did I do self-control? If I got a manager position, I will hire the employee that can work for me. I don't need to force I don't need to use my manager position to force Indian. You need to work for me. I choose Indian. Indian. Where Indian like me? No. The Indian want to compete with me too. It is reality, right? Am I right? I'm also lower risk too. So the problem I already like explained like very deeply, very from both sides. How did they see? So I made a solution for like this way. Please take like from different version and then like solve the problem. Do not like do not use like American woman. That she just like we need to train like every manager. It is not the right way. Stop doing that one. I mean like even American, they are doing wrong. Technically, American in the store level are very very small. I mean very not a large amount. Even Walmart, 75 to 90% employee are all African. Only 10% is like Indian, Chinese, and American. The way she used that kind of system, how will you see her? Get the point? I don't want to talk a lot. And also like for shift manager position, all employees need to work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with an hour lunch. And like she also want to set a lunch hour. Because like she is afraid of like dating with an American guy and like African or Indian. No. Every employee have the right. They can take their lunch wherever they want. But like if they are going to go out for the lunch, the whole group, so they need to take care of like kind of like who will cover for the floor. If they have like one left, then I'm fine with that one. The way she is setting the lunch time, her intention what? They didn't want her American or Chinese people want to go out with the same lunch time with the African. That's the truth. Or Africa want to take the lunch time together with me too. Am I right? And also, I said that for 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. she every store. So we have like the whole like for working hour, not like before like we need to work for morning shift like 5 to 1:30 a.m. Like everybody need to work up like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. and work for the morning shift. No. I don't like that kind of shift anymore. So like we just do that 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So only one shift.